Hello and welcome to Herbal Expeditions. As we dive deep into the world of herbs and aromatherapy, our host certified aromatherapist Ms. Shunda Bertrand, she is passionate about sharing her knowledge and expertise with herbal enthusiasts like you. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, we'll guide you through the process of planting, growing, and preparing your own herbs. And when it comes to aromatherapy, Shunda will help you discover the incredible benefits of using essential oils for your mind, body, and soul. So tune in and let's embark on this herbal adventure together.
Please join us in welcoming Ms. Shunda Bertrand as she enlightens us on aromatherapy and the wonders of the plant kingdom.
Good evening, and welcome to tonight's show. I'm so happy that you're here with me tonight. Tonight's subject is going to be From Scent to Soul, the power of aromatherapy diffusion in daily life. One of the many things that I love about aromatherapy is the ability to diffuse the essential oils, because it can really shift an atmosphere around you. And this is probably the modality that I use more frequently than any other. Most nights I have a diffuser going on my nightstand. When I'm in my office, sometimes I have my small diffuser going. So I thought it might be good to kind of approach this subject tonight and just have a discussion about it. So please feel free to join in the conversation. Drop a comment in the comment section, or if you want to ask a question, please feel free to do so. So as I stated, our subject tonight is From Scent to Soul, the power of aromatherapy diffusion in daily life. Before we get into the subject matter, I want to give my disclaimer. I am not a licensed healthcare professional. Information that you receive here are for educational purposes only, based upon my personal experience and training. On this channel, we do not treat, cure, or diagnose. You are strongly encouraged to do your own research on the topics discussed here. As always, you're advised to discuss any new herbal regimen with your doctor, especially if you are pregnant, nursing, or taking any prescription medication. Now, you all know I like to get my party started with either a quote or a fun fact. So tonight I have a fact for you, and it is: the small particles from diffused oils interact with the brain, influencing mood, energy levels, and emotions by stimulating the limbic system. And as you know, the limbic system is basically the seat of emotion. It's that region of our brain that controls our emotions. So essential oils really interact with the limbic system in the brain. Just as a brief overview, in aromatherapy, diffusion refers to the process of dispersing essential oils into the air so that their aroma can be inhaled. The goal of diffusion is to spread the therapeutic properties of essential oils throughout a room or space, allowing individuals to inhale the volatile compounds in the oils. This can promote emotional, mental, and physical well-being depending on the oils used. So basically, when people are diffusing, they will typically choose oils that are for a therapeutic purpose. One of the purposes that I do frequently is, like, I have difficulty with allergies and that kind of thing, and getting congestion. So quite often I will use oils to help open up my nasal passages, to help me breathe better. And that is the way I most frequently use it. Sometimes I'll do a blend to help me focus. So tonight we're going to talk about the different ways of diffusing oils. Diffusion works therapeutically by utilizing the direct connection between the olfactory system, and that is basically your system that you use to smell or for scent, and the limbic system, allowing essential oils to influence both mood and physiology. This is why aromatherapy is so effective for a range of emotional, mental, and even physical health concerns. By harnessing the power of scent, diffusers create a pathway to mental clarity, emotional balance, and relaxation through the limbic system's response to various essential oils. So basically, your limbic system will respond differently to different essential oils. There are several modalities or methods used to diffuse essential oils, each with its own benefits. Here are a few of the different methods of diffusing essential oils. We have ultrasonic diffusers, nebulizing, we have heat, we have evaporative or passive diffusion. Sometimes people use reeds, where there's oil down in the bottom of a container and they put reeds in it, and it helps to draw the volatile oils up the reed, and then it diffuses into the air. You have inhalers. You've seen me on the channel use inhalers before. Um, they have fan diffusers, lamp rings, and even ceramic diffusers. So there are many different kinds, but tonight we're going to primarily focus on three. Each method offers different advantages, and the choice of modality depends on personal preferences, space size, and the desired intensity of the aroma. We're going to first start talking about evaporative diffusers. Evaporative diffusers rely on airflow to evaporate the essential oils into the air. These can be as simple as a cotton pad or an absorbent material like a diffuser necklace or a fan. These devices rely on air movement to accelerate the evaporation process, causing the essential oils to turn from liquid into vapor. As the air flows over the material, it helps to spread the fragrance throughout the space. I have an example of an evaporative diffuser. This is one that I have that I sometimes use at my desk. I haven't used this one in a really long time, but basically, down at the bottom here, you can see where I had maybe some orange essential oil or maybe clove. I don't know, something that was either orange or brown. And I drop it on this pad. It's kind of like a felt pad that's in here. And then there's a fan. Let me see. There we go. This fan, and this fan projects the volatile oils into the air. This one isn't very strong, so this is something that you could use very easily at the office. This one is plugged into like a computer. It has a USB cable. And so basically you plug it into your computer, and then there's an switch right here, an on-off switch, where you can turn it on so that it can project the volatile oils into the air. This one isn't very strong. It is rather personalized. It's not something that will fill a room, so that you could use it, individually, and it's not likely to disturb other people in the area because it isn't very strong. Also, among diffusive, I have this is a choker necklace that opens up, and when it opens, there is a felt pad that's down in there, and then there's an opening here so that the oils can evaporate, and basically goes around your neck, and it's a leather strap, and you can wear it like this. So this is a diffusive one, and you don't want pure essential oils against your skin. So the back of it is like stainless steel, and it doesn't go against your skin. So this is one that you could use, and this is kind of close. So if it's something that you're using for therapeutic purposes, it's not very far from your nose, so you could smell it very easily. And then you all have seen me before, if you tune into the channel. Quite often, I use a necklace that is similar to this. Let me see something so that you can see it easily. Basically, there's a felt pad inside, and the felt pad is used. Find something that shows this off better. There's a green felt pad in here right now, but basically this felt pad holds the aromas on it, and this is really I find it very effective. In fact, I have a colleague that says she knows when I'm in the building because she can smell the oils even if I've been through the hallway, and it has a very pleasant scent. It's not something that's very overwhelming, and it basically opens up like that, and you can put the essential oils right here on the pad, and then I will make a blend depending on what I'm using it for. I may be using it for focus, or it could be for allergies. Whatever the reason is, I do a blend and I put that on. Then I have another passive one. This one is one that can be used in your car. And so it has these are all the different felt pads. You can choose whichever color you'd like. And you put it inside the, open it, put your felt pad in here, drop your essential oil onto it, and then it plugs into your vent in the car. And then by the vent blowing, it projects the air. That's the fan that is used to project the fragrance on. Not only do you have necklaces and this, but we also have like a bracelet. And this is also a way that it can be used. I'm not going to take the whole thing loose, but you kind of get there we go. I'm not sure there's a glare on that, but that's a bracelet that can be used. So any of these methods can be used to Any of these methods can be used to diffuse essential oils. So those are all what I call passive. So those are not things that where it's directly inhaled into your nose, or but it's something that is open and that is circulated by the air. Electric evaporative diffusers use a fan to blow air over an absorbent surface which holds the essential oils. The fan helps to increase the speed of evaporation, ensuring that the scent spreads more evenly across the room. The essential oils are placed in a small pad or filter inside the device, and the fan circulates the air. That's like the one that I showed you. The pros of an evaporative diffuser is that its simplicity is portable and it has minimal maintenance. Each of those things, there's not very much maintenance. There's not a whole lot that you need to do. The limitations of this method is that it's uneven diffusion, limited coverage, the scent strength diminishes over time, and the limitation of therapeutic effectiveness, and the scent fades rather quickly. I have found that with the necklace, the scent doesn't fade as quickly. I mean, I have worn my diffuser necklace during the day and had it on all day. I put any more oils on it, and then put the necklace on my nightstand at night, and I will continue to smell the oils. But that also depends on what oils you use on the felt pad, because some oils quite naturally have a stronger scent than others. So those oils that have a strong scent to them, like a peppermint or a eucalyptus oil, those last for quite a while. Or even trying to think of the name of this oil. Here it is. Cardamom. Cardamom is a very strong fragrance, so then you will smell it. The next type of diffuser that I would like to talk about are ultrasonic diffusers. Ultrasonic diffusers are one of the most popular methods for dispersing essential oils into the air due to their effectiveness, ease of use, and the additional benefits. These devices are ultrasonic, meaning high frequency sound waves, to break essential oils into the air, into tiny particles, and release them into the air as a fine mist. The mist often includes both water and essential oils, which is one of the key features of ultrasonic diffusers. Now, I do have an ultrasonic diffuser here with me, and this one is usually on my nightstand. This is a rather large one because I have a small ultrasonic diffuser at work at my desk that holds about 100 milliliters of water. These use water. I'll show you the inside of this. Here it is. And as you can see in the center, that is where there's like a disc in there that vibrates, that projects the oils into the air. And so you fill this with water. I think this one holds about 250 milliliters of water, if I'm not mistaken, which is equivalent to about 8 ounces. There is a fill line. Let me see if I can show that. Here it is. There's a fill line that's in here. That's a maximum. So that's the maximum amount of water that can go in. And then down at the bottom where the other red one is, that's the minimum amount of water that it takes. With this particular diffuser, it has a 1 hour, 3 hour, 6 hour setting. And what happens is you put water in, and after you put water, you put your drops of essential oils in. And then that little disc down at the bottom that I showed you vibrates. And as it vibrates, it projects the volatile oils or the vapors into the air along with some of the water particles, and that allows the scent to spread throughout the room. I use this quite often. Just about every evening I will use this on my nightstand, and it just depends how long of a setting I put it on. Sometimes I'll just use it an hour, and then other times I use it and put it on a 3 hour setting. Ultrasonic diffusers typically use a combination of water and essential oils. As I stated before, the water helps to dilute the essential oils and ensures that the oils are evenly distributed throughout the room. The diffuser contains an ultrasonic plate or disc that vibrates at a very high frequency, typically around 1 to 3 million vibrations per second. These vibrations cause the water and essential oils to break down into tiny microparticles, creating a fine mist or vapor. The ultrasonic vibrations create a mist that is then released into the air throughout a small vent. The mist contains both water and volatile compounds from the essential oils, which are dispersed throughout the space, allowing the aroma to fill the room. And it really does fill a room. Now, when you have like my small one that's at work, it's about 100 milliliters. And when I put it on in the office, most people say that they can smell it, and they enjoy the scent. But I am also always careful to be respectful of other people' sensitivity to scent. So that's one of the things that you have to think about and consider if you're using this diffuser in an area where you have other people around. For example, one of my colleagues that's in the area of the space with me is allergic to cedar. So I know that I can't put cedar inside any of the blends that I use. I enjoy cedar oil. It is a very grounding oil. It helps. It's a very calming oil. But I know that I can't use that one at work. So if you decide to use one of these diffusers that projects the scents into the air, you have to be very careful to know whether or not people in the area are allergic to any particular scent or if scents bother them. So there's some sensitivity that comes with the use of that ultrasonic diffuser in a public space. Ultrasonic diffusers produce a cool mist, making them ideal for use in warm or dry environments. The added moisture can also help maintain humidity levels, which can be beneficial for drier air conditions. And I know that, like, I used to live in New Mexico, and it is very dry. It's the desert. It's very dry there. So I really enjoyed having a diffuser going in there because it helped add some moisture to the air. Ultrasonic diffusers not only diffuse essential oils, but also act as humidifiers, adding moisture to the air. This is especially beneficial in dry climates and during cold weather months when indoor heating can dry out the air. And I find that helpful for me even now, because as it gets cold and we're using the heaters, and my nasal passages kind of dry out if the heat is too high in the house. And so having that cool mist humidifier along with the oils that I choose really helps to keep my nasal passages open and helps me to breathe more freely. This creates a balanced aroma experience, and the scent lingers longer compared to methods like evaporative diffusers. And I will say that the scent does linger quite a while. Even this morning, I turned my diffuser off, and when I came back from work today, I still could smell the oils that I had used, and it was a very nice blend, if I say so myself. Ultrasonic diffusers are very quiet. The ultrasonic vibrations are typically inaudible, and they do not produce the noise that some other types of diffusers, like nebulizers or fan diffusers, can. This makes them ideal for the use in bedrooms or places where quietness is important, such as offices and meditation spaces. Ultrasonic diffusers are typically very user-friendly, requiring little setup or effort to operate. You just add water and essential oils, turn the diffuser on, and enjoy the benefits. They are also easy to clean, as they don't require any special maintenance other than periodic cleaning to remove mineral buildup from the water. So basically, you once you're finished, or if there's water still in it, you dump the water out. I rinse mine several times. And after I rinse it several times, I'll take a paper towel and kind of wipe the inside, being careful not to disturb that plate because I don't want to mess that up. But some of the drawbacks to ultrasonic diffusers include ultrasonic diffusers need water to function, which dilutes the essential oils and can sometimes result in a less intense aroma compared to methods that use pure essential oils like nebulizing diffusers. While ultrasonic diffusers work well in small to medium-sized rooms, their coverage area can be limited in larger spaces that that may require more powerful diffusers or multiple units to achieve the desired effect. Some ultrasonic diffusers mix water with essential oils. The experience of aromatherapy might not be as concentrated as pure oil diffusion. This is generally not a problem for those who prefer a more subtle scent, but for those looking for potent therapeutic effects, it might feel less intense. Ultrasonic diffusers require regular maintenance to keep them running smoothly. The water reservoir and ultrasonic plate need to be cleaned frequently to prevent mineral buildup and ensure the device works properly. If the diffuser is not cleaned regularly, it can lead to reduced performance or even malfunctions. With my ultrasonic diffuser, I probably clean it maybe about once a week. I used to clean it every night, and then I just kind of got lazy along the way and I stopped. But doing it once a week seems to be okay, and I use it just about every night. Many ultrasonic diffusers have shorter operating times, usually between 3 to 8 hours, depending on the model, compared to nebulizers, which can run for longer periods without interruption. Some models allow for intermittent diffusions, but in general, you may need to refill the water reservoir if you want continuous diffusion for a long period. When I fill my water reservoir up, usually it turns off. I'm usually awake when it stops because it will stop automatically because I usually have it set for that, I think, 6 hour setting. But if the water runs out, it will stop on its own. So there's no concern or danger there. Overall, ultrasonic diffusers are a great choice for everyday aromatherapy, especially in smaller spaces and for individuals who seek both air purification and the benefits of essential oils. Now we're going to talk about nebulizing diffusers. I have an example of a nebulizing diffuser here, which is this. And basically you have a base and this button here does for the intensity, for how much oils you want going into the air. And then you have this little lamp part. And then there is another little part that goes on the top so that you can project the oils in which direction you want them to go into, which is this little part right here. And to be quite honest, I just bought this. I've been wanting one of these for a long time and just never really bought one. And so since I was doing this show for tonight, I said, I'm going to go ahead and get it so I have an example of what a nebulizing diffuser looks like. Now, with the passive diffusion, I'm trying to remember. It's been so long since I've had this fan one, but I think this was about $10, if I'm not mistaken. With the ultrasonic diffuser, this one goes for about $25, $30, depending on the size that you buy. But that one, you can get it for about $25 to $30. But the nebulizing diffusers, these are more expensive. These run about $95 to $100. I think you can get maybe some models for about $60. But this is the nebulizing diffuser. So let's talk about it for a moment. Nebulizing diffusers are one of the most potent and effective methods for diffusing essential oils into the air. Unlike ultrasonic or evaporative diffusers, nebulizing diffusers do not use water or heat. Instead, they rely on air pressure to atomize essential oils into tiny particles, creating a fine mist that is dispersed into the air. This method allows for the direct diffusion of pure essential oils, which makes it ideal for those who want a powerful and immediate aromatherapy experience. Nebulizing diffusers have a small reservoir or glass chamber that is filled with undiluted essential oils. Unlike other types of diffusers, there is no need to add water or carrier oil, as the device uses only pure oils. Now, what I didn't say when I was talking about the ultrasonic diffuser, with the ultrasonic diffuser, I prefer not to use thick oils like vetiver. It's a very thick oil. I'm trying to think of another one. Myrrh would be a thick oil, because those may cause your diffuser to malfunction because they're so thick. Sometimes they mess with the vibration and it throws things out. I choose not to use it. The research that I've done says that you can, but it is not best practice because it can mess up your diffuser. So I choose not to try very thick oils in my diffusers. The diffuser uses an air pump. I'm talking about the nebulizing diffuser. The diffuser uses an air pump or pressurized airflow to push air through a small tube inside the device. This air pressure causes the essential oils in the chamber to be drawn into the tube. As the air flows through the tube, it forces the essential oils into a fine mist or spray, breaking them down into tiny particles. This mist is then released into the air throughout a nozzle, dispersing the fragrance and therapeutic properties. The mist produced by a nebulizer is composed solely of tiny oil particles, which remain suspended in the air. This makes the aroma stronger and more concentrated than that produced by other methods that dilute the oils with water or heat. Nebulizing diffusers are beneficial in that they do not use water or other diluting agents. The essential oils are dispersed into the pure form, and this ensures that you get the full therapeutic benefits and potency of the oils. Nebulizing diffusers provide a very intense and concentrated scent. The mist produced is highly potent, so the aroma is immediately noticeable and can fill a room quickly. This makes nebulizers ideal for larger spaces or when a stronger therapeutic effect is desired. These diffusers do not require heat or water, which means that the essential oils' chemicals properties are preserved. Heat can degrade the oils and reduce the therapeutic value, but nebulizing diffusers ensure that the oils remain in their most effective form. Nebulizing diffusers can quickly disperse a large amount of essential oils into the air, making them highly effective for rapid aromatherapy. This can be particularly useful when you're looking for an immediate effect, such as in cases of stress relief or improving focus. Many nebulizing diffusers allow you to adjust the intensity of the mist. This gives you control over how strong you want the scent to be, allowing you to tailor the experience to your preferences. Some considerations or points to consider before purchasing a nebulizing diffuser include nebulizing diffusers tend to be more expensive than other types of diffusers, such as ultrasonic or evaporative methods. The advanced technology and design, including the air pump and atomizing mechanism, contribute to the higher price point. Unlike ultrasonic diffusers, nebulizing diffusers do not add moisture to the air. This means they are not beneficial for humidifying dry indoor air. If you live in a dry climate or are looking to improve air moisture levels, a nebulizing diffuser will not fulfill that need. Since nebulizing diffusers are undiluted essential oils and release them quickly and efficiently, they tend to consume oils at a faster rate than other methods. This means you'll need to replace the oils more frequently, making the operation cost higher over time. So they can be expensive to run and they cost more. While nebulizing diffusers are generally quieter than some other types, like a fan diffuser, the air pump that drives the atomization process can create some noise. This may be noticeable in a very quiet environment, such as a bedroom, or could be a concern for people who prefer absolute silence while diffusing oils. Nebulizing diffusers require more maintenance than other types of diffusers. The glass reservoir and parts need to be cleaned regularly to avoid clogging and ensure optimal performance. Essential oils, especially thicker oils, can cause buildup that needs to be cleared. While nebulizing diffusers are great for medium to large rooms, extremely large or open spaces may require multiple units to achieve an even distribution of the aroma. This is because a single nebulizer might not have enough power to fill an expansive area effectively. If you're looking for a strong, pure, and immediate scent in a large room and don't mind the ongoing cost of essential oils, a nebulizing diffuser is a great choice. However, if you prefer longer lasting, more subtle aromas or need to humidify your space, other diffusers like the ultrasonic model might be a better option for you. Aromatherapy blends for the holiday season. So with this being the holiday season, I thought I would share a couple of blends that you might be able to use during the holiday season. The Christmas holiday season is a time for warmth, comfort, and festive cheer, and the right aromatherapy blends can enhance the ambience of your home. Here are 3 soothing, uplifting diffuser blends perfect for creating a cozy holiday atmosphere. The first one is called Spiced Orange and Cinnamon Blend. This is a warm, sweet, and spicy blend that brings the classic holiday scents of orange and cinnamon together. It's ideal for creating a cozy, festive environment that feels both welcoming and uplifting. This blend has 4 drops of sweet orange oil. This helps to bring a cheerful and uplifting scent that boosts mood and promotes relaxation. 3 drops of cinnamon essential oil. Cinnamon is warm and spicy. It provides a sense of comfort and coziness. And then 2 drops of clove essential oil. Clove adds a spicy, warm note that enhances the holiday ambience while promoting warmth and mental clarity. So that would be spiced orange and cinnamon if you like a warm, like spice, sugar and spice type fragrance. The next one is called Winter Wonderland Blend. I tried this one last night and I fell in love. It uses 4 drops of pine essential oil, 3 drops of eucalyptus oil, and 2 drops of peppermint oil. I'm going to try this one out with a nebulizer. With this particular nebulizer diffuser, they said that I am to use 20 to 40 drops. So I have adapted this recipe. And since I knew that I needed 20 to 40 drops, what I did was add the total number of drops and then divided that out so that I would get what I needed. So 4 and 3 is 7. There was 9. So I knew that I was going to need what I would need to make about 40 drops. So I'm going to use 16 drops of the pine essential oil. Let me start with the pine. The last one didn't want to come out, but that was 16 drops of pine. I'm going to use 12 drops of my eucalyptus oil. I got 13, but it'll be okay. And 8 drops of peppermint oil. I think I have it already plugged in. I am going to go ahead and put the vent on top, and then I'm going to turn it on. And I see that the more I turn it on, I hear it. I don't know if the sound is being picked up or if you guys can hear it. So it's not very loud. But as I turn it up, the sound gets to be louder. I don't know if you all can see the mist of the vapor coming out, but the vapor is starting to come out of the top. And it is a really strong smell. I can smell the essential oils pretty strongly. And the last blend is Gingerbread Delight Blend. And this one uses 3 drops of ginger, 3 drops of cinnamon, and 2 drops of vanilla. This can be described as being perfect for those who love the sweet spice scent of gingerbread cookies baking. It combines warm, spicy notes with a touch of sweetness to create a comforting and festive atmosphere. I hope that you all have the opportunity to use some of these blends that I've shared with you tonight. And if you do have an opportunity to blend these, please drop me a line in the comments and let me know whether or not you try them and if you like them. But I really enjoyed this particular blend that I chose to blend right here on the show with you tonight. I find that it's a very crisp and clean scent. Thank you so much for joining me tonight at Word on the Streets. As always, if you found the content to be of value, or if you know someone who would enjoy or benefit from the information, please like, share, and subscribe. Next week, I will be taking a holiday. I won't be with you, but I will be returning the following week. So I hope that you will join me on Thursday, January the 3rd, to kick off the new year. Sending peace and fragrant blessings from my home to yours. Herbal Expeditions wishes you a joyous holiday season. Good night.
Thank you for tuning in to Herbal Expeditions. Remember to set your clock for 7 p.m. Central Standard Time every Thursday.